Hello guys, it's me. I'm back. As you can see, I'm alive. There's something new that happened since last week with my crazy as fuck hair. I shaved a little bit of the side of it. My boyfriend wasn't very happy with it, but he will live with it. So, as I work in retail, I majored in as a sales assistant, and I work in the supermarket. There are a lot of funny stories in working in retail, and there are a lot of nice customers and a lot of cunt customers. There are a lot of the cunt ones, more than you would believe of. So I'm going to start with a nice story. There was a girl that came into the self checkout area in part of the store that I was working in on that day. And she was doing some shopping for her mom. So that's not something unusual that I see here. And she was a little bit short on money. And I happened to have some money on me, of myself, and so she could bring everything home. I gave her some. I wasn't expecting to get it back. But at the next day, I went on break in the morning, and when I came back, my coworker that was there for me in the time that I was on break was talking with a lady, and she asked me if I was the one that was there the day before. And I'm like, yes, it was me, why? And then the lady started talking to me, explaining that it was her daughter, and I found it so funny, and she gave me the money, and I didn't want to accept it, but in the end, I had to. But that was one very nice customer. The next story is a cunt customer. Like when something is at discount or something, in Switzerland, at the store that I work at, we put like this little A7 piece of paper that says, it's on an auction, it is in a discount price, and a customer thought that something was when it wasn't. And I was working at the cash register, and he came, he paid for it, and I was already on another customer when he told me, hey, there's something, it's not right, blah blah blah, because of that product. And then I called the coworker that is responsible for that part of the store, and I called her, hey, is this and this in auction, you know what I mean, where and she was like, no, it isn't. And I told him, I was like, but this already has happened to me 3 other times, blah blah blah. It can be that you guys put the paper on something and say that it's a discount price, and when you pay for it, it isn't, and blah blah blah. And I didn't respond to him because, in these cases, if you respond to the person, it would only get worse, believe me. I have experienced that. So then he went away, it went all good. And there was another shitty customer. Just the last one up. I will talk about it. If you guys want another video of this, make sure to tell me in the comments. It was my first year where I was, getting my diploma and shit. Took me 2 years to get the fucking diploma. It's just and he came to my cash register, to my where you pay for your shit. I can't figure out how the fuck it is called because I'm making a YouTube video and I'm nervous as fuck. And he was looking at the screen really intense, which I didn't think anything of it, because some people like to do that to make sure that I'm not making any mistakes. At the end, when I rang him up and I said the total, It's not focusing. Now it's focusing again. He said, well, it can be. It is too expensive. And I'm like, well, I can check if I ranked something up, twice or something, which I didn't think I did. And I didn't. So another coworker that was nearby was watching it. And she came, where I was sitting, because yes, when you're at the cash register and you work in Switzerland at the cash register at a supermarket, you can sit, which is something that you don't see in America, I think. From what I read once on Tumblr. And that shitty customer told her blah blah blah, and then she called the manager, because he was the only one that was around that day. Our boss was away, and he came, and the manager had to go with him through the store, see everything that he picked and check the price, because that fucking cunt had written everything on a piece of paper, like, oh, yogurt is, let's say, 30 cents. And yeah, and at the end he had seen a few prices wrong, and he just then went away cursing and saying how Switzerland is so fucking expensive, and blah, blah, blah. Which is, it is a little bit true. I have been to England, and when I see the prices there, it is fucking cheap. And here there are things that are just fucking expensive as fuck. And when I sometimes tell my boyfriend, oh, I'm going to buy this, and he asks me the price of it, he's like, what? It's like $5 here. Like a big pack of Skittles is £1 there, and here a small pack of Skittles is 4 francs. Like, yeah. So yeah, that is everything for this video. If you want to know more stories about nice customers and cunt customers, make sure to tell me in the comments. Yeah, I'm a nice person. I'm being weird. Make sure to tell me in the comments, or just give me a thumbs up, so that I know that you want to know, want another story time, I guess, about my job. So yeah, if you want to see, or if you want to hear more stories about nice or cunt customers, just, make sure to tell me in the comments, or give me a thumbs up, so I know, and it will probably be the next video next week, or, in a few days, if I have time to post, which I probably will, because I didn't work that much this week. But yeah, I see you guys in a few days. Bye!